This exercise is a common exercise that people will do, but it's also a common exercise that people will not do very well. So the being in your hands and knees and lifting one leg out, people will usually do it as an exercise where they alternately lift one arm and one leg at the same time. I like to focus with start with just the leg, and if you get good at that, then we can bring the arm in. So first part of this to do well is find a neutral spine position. You may not realize when you're on your hands and knees, you're really starting with your butt tucked right underneath you like that. So if you have a mirror, look at your side profile, get a little bit better awareness of, you probably want to keep your bum a little bit more sticking out than you think, and your abs job is to keep this part supported. It doesn't have to be pushed up as high as you possibly can go, but it should also not be sagging down too much like that. So I'm going to get Tiff to reach her left leg up. Hold on one sec. With this, don't try to feel like your goal is to reach it up to the ceiling. Feel like you're going to start reaching it towards the wall behind you. And before you start moving a leg, think about the other two. So if you're going to lift your left leg out, think about the palm of your left hand and the inside of your right knee. And just set your core a little bit by pushing them diagonally towards each other. Okay, that'll help you engage your abs a little bit. And think about the moment you start sliding this leg. You're going to slide your knee towards the wall. As you do that, quite commonly your whole body will want to slide, it will shift over towards me. That's where it's very important. As soon as you take some load off of here, you should immediately feel a lot more load into your left hand. So bring it back again. Okay, so that diagonal force of her left hand and her right knee, and she's reaching back, and then you're gonna lift it up and continue to feel like you're reaching towards the wall behind you. Okay, so your hamstring and your bum are reaching. A lot of weight onto this hand. I can see your body's wanting to come towards me. It's easier. Okay, you want to try to keep it over there. Yeah, and feel like you're going to use your hamstring and your bum to lift. Okay, give you a break for a sec. When you're tight through here or you're not stabilizing very well, the effort to lift this leg up will commonly lift your whole side of your pelvis. You'll actually be using the other one. Yeah, so you're more lifting open that way. That's not the point. Okay, this one, you want to get that connection of your abs and reach your leg towards the wall and then slowly reach it up using your upper part of your bum and your hamstring. Now, there's an exercise later called one leg stand plus hip flexion. I want you to see how that position, use your other leg now, reach back, out and reach all the way back. Feel like this position, if I froze Tiff like this, turned her 90 degrees and stood her on her foot like that, that would be the same as I'm trying to get her to use her hamstrings and bum to support her in vertical. Same way I'm trying to get her to find that end range extension of lifting them up. Okay, come on back down. Okay, and try the other side again. So I want you to pay attention to what's happening in the heels of your hands. It should, if you're lifting your left leg, you should really feel weight onto the heel of your hand on the same side. Bring it back down. Okay. Your brain will get distracted by the leg that's moving. Think about everything else. Everything else is what's doing the work to keep you stable. And then the muscles in the back of your leg are working to reach that way. Okay, one more time. Now, Tiff is a ballerina, and everything she does, she has to point her toes. So I want you to, it's not the most important part, but I want you to try to imagine you're standing on your foot. Okay, you're going to use your core muscles, your hamstring, and your bum, and you're not letting everything shift over towards me. Okay, once you've got that good base, then I'd be, okay, fine, take the one hand and reach it towards, good. So you can do that Superman kind of aspect of it. I find it's better to go for lose one point of contact first, not two. You get better at connecting it, then you can do both of them together. If you don't have anybody here watching you, this is a good exercise to do right beside a wall. Okay? Because you might find If you were lifting your left leg, you will probably shift towards your right. If you immediately bang into the wall, you're not using your core muscles very well. Okay, go back down. You'll also find when you do this, go reach this one, a lot of people will shift forward a bit and you won't maintain a 90-degree angle here. You want to try to be back at 90 and feel like you're loading weight into your opposite arm. Good, and come on back down. So with most of these exercises, I'm not saying you have to do 3 sets of 10. I want you to pay attention to how you're doing them. Do it for a minute or two, think about it, try to feel those connections, and just then start with the legs, add the arms, do it for a minute or two, and then move on.